Hello, welcome to another Maths Wizard video. Today we are going to take a look at pressure. So pressure is a topic that comes up on both GCSE Maths and you'll also find it in your physics papers as well. And there's three bits of terminology we're going to take a look at here to start with. So we're going to talk about force. So force is a push or pull that can cause a change in motion or a change in the shape of an object. So that's one element. Then we've got the area. So that's the amount of surface covered by an object. So how much of that surface is being covered over with it. And then we've got the pressure, which is the measure of how concentrated the force is on a given area. So we're taking that force and we're just considering the area that is impacting. And as we've got in speed, distance, time and some other areas of maths, we've got a formula triangle which can help us. So we've got force which goes on top of it. If you are trying to calculate force, you would do pressure times area. You can see they're both written next to each other there. If we were trying to do pressure, that would be force divided by area. You can see force is above the area, and if we wanted to do the area, we would do the force divided by the pressure. So it works in very much the same way as your speed, distance, time triangle. So let's go and take a look at perhaps three examples of this, just to practice using this formula. Okay, so we need to find the pressure exerted by a force of 8,000 newtons on an area of 25 meters squared. So I'll just give you the measurement for this. So it's newtons per meter squared. So whenever you've got your force in newtons and your area in meters squared, you're working out how many newtons of force are being applied to that particular area, which is in meters squared. So if you pause your video and have a go. Okay, so we can see here we're trying to work out pressure. So we've got a force of 8,000. We can write that on the formula triangle there. We've got an area of 25. So all we need to do is 8,000 divided by 25, and that will give us 320 newtons per meter squared. The next question then, we've got a crate that exerts a force of 120 newtons on a table. The pressure on this table is 15 newtons per meter squared. We need the area of the crate which is in contact with the table, and we need to find some suitable units for this. Okay, well we can see here we've got a force of 120. We've got a pressure of 15, so we can see again this is a divide. So if we do 120 divided by 15, we get 8, and that shows us the area that is in contact with the table is 8 meters squared. And final question then, so we've got a box that's placed on the floor. The area of the box in contact with the floor is 2.4 meters squared. The pressure exerted on the floor is 16 newtons per meter squared. We need to work out the force that is exerted by the box on the floor. Okay, let's take a little look then. So we can see we don't know the force. The area is 2.4. The pressure is 16. So all we need to do is 16 times 2.4. That's going to give us 38.4 newtons. And that is it for this video. Thank you very much for listening.